It is generally not acceptable to hang a fixture from a ceiling fan-rated bracket without an electrical box. Electrical codes typically require fixtures to be mounted on approved electrical boxes. Fan-rated brackets are designed to support the weight of a paddle fan, which is significantly heavier than most light fixtures. Hanging a fixture from a bracket without an electrical box can create a potential safety hazard. The weight of the fixture may exceed the bracket's capacity and cause it to fail. The fixture may not be properly grounded, increasing the risk of electrical shock. Instead of using a fan-rated bracket without an electrical box, consider these alternatives. Firstly, install an old work electrical box into the ceiling where you want to hang the fixture. This is the safest and most code-compliant option. Secondly, purchase a ceiling plate with a built-in J-box, also known as an electrical box, and mount it to this ceiling. This allows you to hang the fixture securely and provides proper grounding. For the sake of safety and compliance with electrical codes, it is highly recommended to use an approved electrical box for mounting any light fixture, including when using a fan-rated bracket. Electrical safety is paramount when installing or modifying electrical fixtures. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines to ensure safe electrical installations. Here's a breakdown of why using an electrical box is crucial and what the NEC says about it. The electrical boxes serve several important functions. 1. They provide a secure mounting point for fixtures. 2. They protect wiring connections. 3. They contain sparks or arcing if a fault occurs. Without an electrical box, the connections are exposed, which poses a significant fire and shock hazard. The NEC mandates that all electrical connections must be made inside an approved enclosure, such as an electrical box. This requirement is found in NEC section 314.17, which covers outlet, device, pole, and junction boxes, conduit bodies, fittings, and handheld enclosures. This section emphasizes that all conductors must be protected from physical damage and environmental factors. Hanging a fixture directly from a fan-rated bracket without an electrical box violates this requirement because the wiring connections are not properly enclosed or protected. The NEC also addresses the support of ceiling fans and lighting fixtures. Section 314.27 details the requirements for outlet boxes used to support ceiling fans and luminaires. It specifies that boxes used for ceiling fans must be listed and marked as suitable for fan support. While a fan-rated bracket might seem strong enough to hold a light fixture, it doesn't provide the necessary protection for wiring connections, nor does it meet the listing requirements for supporting electrical fixtures. Using an old work box is a code-compliant solution for adding a fixture to an existing ceiling. These boxes are designed to be installed without requiring access to the ceiling joists. They typically use clamps or expanding wings to secure themselves to the drywall or ceiling material. When selecting an old work box, ensure it is listed for the weight of the fixture you plan to install. The box should be securely mounted to the ceiling to prevent it from coming loose over time. A ceiling plate with a J-box offers another alternative that meets NEC requirements. These plates are designed to mount directly to the ceiling and include an integrated J-box for making wiring connections. They provide a secure and code-compliant way to hang a light fixture, especially in situations where an old work box is not feasible. When installing a ceiling plate with a J-box, ensure it is properly grounded. Grounding is essential for preventing electrical shock and ensuring the safe operation of the fixture. The grounding conductor from the fixture should be connected to the grounding terminal inside the J-box. Improper grounding can create a dangerous situation where the metal parts of the fixture become energized, posing a shock hazard to anyone who touches it. In addition to the specific requirements for boxes and supports, the NEC also addresses general wiring methods and materials. Section 300 covers general requirements for wiring methods and materials, including proper installation and protection of conductors. This section emphasizes the importance of using approved wiring methods and ensuring that conductors are protected from physical damage and environmental factors. By using an electrical box and following NEC guidelines, you can ensure that your lighting installation is safe, code-compliant, and reliable. Remember that electrical work can be dangerous, and it is always best to consult with a qualified electrician if you are unsure about any aspect of the installation. Here are some additional points to consider. Firstly, always turn off the power at the circuit breaker before working on any electrical circuits. This is a critical safety precaution that can prevent electrical shock. Secondly, use appropriate wiring methods for your installation. The NEC specifies different wiring methods for different applications, such as non-metallic sheath cable or NM cable for residential wiring, and conduit for commercial and industrial wiring. Thirdly, ensure that all wiring connections are secure and properly insulated. Loose connections can cause arcing and overheating, which can lead to a fire. Use wire connectors that are listed for the size and type of conductors you are using. Fourthly, follow the manufacturer's instructions for installing lighting fixtures and electrical boxes. The manufacturer's instructions provide important information about the proper installation and use of the product. Fifthly, inspect your electrical installation regularly to ensure that it is in good condition. Look for signs of damage, such as cracked or broken boxes, frayed wiring, or loose connections. Address any problems promptly to prevent them from becoming more serious. In southern New Hampshire, as in other areas of the United States, electrical installations must comply with the NEC. Local jurisdictions may also have their own electrical codes and regulations which may be more stringent than the NEC. It is important to check with your local building department to determine the specific requirements for your area. By following these guidelines and consulting with a qualified electrician when needed, you can ensure that your lighting installation is safe, code compliant, and reliable. Remember, electrical safety is not something to be taken lightly. Always prioritize safety when working with electricity. The NEC is updated every 3 years to reflect changes in technology and best practices. It is important to stay up to date with the latest edition of the NEC to ensure that your electrical installations meet the current requirements. The NEC is a comprehensive document that covers all aspects of electrical installations, from wiring methods and materials to of current protection and grounding. It is an essential resource for electricians, contractors, and anyone else who works with electricity. In addition to the NEC, there are other resources available to help you learn about electrical safety and code compliance. The Electrical Safety Foundation International, or SV, is a non-profit organization that provides educational materials and resources on electrical safety. The National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, is a non-profit organization that develops and publishes codes and standards related to fire safety, including the NEC. These organizations offer a wealth of information on electrical safety and code compliance, including articles, videos, and training programs. By taking advantage of these resources, you can increase your knowledge of electrical safety and ensure that your electrical installations are safe and code compliant. Remember, electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By following the guidelines and best practices outlined in the NEC and other resources, you can help prevent electrical accidents and protect yourself and others from harm. When working with electricity, it is always better to be safe than sorry. If you are unsure about any aspect of an electrical installation, consult with a qualified electrician. A qualified electrician has the knowledge and experience to perform electrical work safely and in accordance with the NEC. They can also help you troubleshoot electrical problems and ensure that your electrical system is functioning properly. Hiring a qualified electrician is an investment in your safety and the safety of your home or business. While it may cost more upfront, it can save you money in the long run by preventing electrical accidents and damage to your property. In conclusion, it is not acceptable to hang a fixture from a ceiling fan rated bracket without an electrical box. Electrical codes require fixtures to be mounted on approved electrical boxes to ensure safety and prevent electrical hazards. Instead of using a fan-rated bracket without an electrical box, consider alternatives like installing an old-work electrical box or purchasing a ceiling plate with a built-in J-box. Always prioritize safety and compliance with electrical codes when working with electricity. Consult with a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns.